All right, welcome back, everybody, to Excellent Adventures. We're deviating from the typical online format of getting our asses beat online because we got a special guest, Mr. Justin Wong, in the house.
What is up? Obviously, Marvel Infinite is going to be coming out, and I think
by the time you see this, it might already be out. Who knows?
Yeah,
but it's not out now.
It's not out now.
We got the jump.
Yes, and we got to make sure that you guys, when you get to play this game, you won't be confused.
Right. I was confused. We started, I didn't know anything. I was a clean slate. Now, we talked about some of the basics of the combo system before. We talked about the gems. Now,
we have one more new feature is the tag out system. So it's like an active switch tag where you can pretty much tag out any time. So anytime you see your character not have this little warning sign, once it's gone away, that means you could tag. So that's the only time you cannot tag is when the game tells you. Did you set
one
no.
of our buttons? Or
so it's actually part of the button map.
Okay.
So it's R1.
Okay.
So R1, you could tag out at any given point, anywhere as well. Even I'm here, he's still coming in.
Oh.
Yeah. So even if I'm like crossing up, he's still coming in.
And the tag, the character tagging in is going to do a hit?
Yes. So if you do a tag, boom, it counts as a hit. But if you let's say hold forward, it doesn't hit. Or you can jump back to make it safe.
Oh, got it.
See, like that.
But neutral tag will get the hit.
Yeah, neutral, it will go to where your character is at. But if I'm closer like here, it'll hit. But if I'm over here and I do neutral tag, he won't go full screen. He'll just go to where your partner is.
Huh.
So what's really good about the tag and really crazy is that you can kind of just do it any time. So even if, let's say, you do fireball tag, you can continue your pressure in different ways. So a lot of times, most people will probably just do, let's say, for example, Hadouken, super, tag, go for like some type of crazy offense pressure right there. And what's really good is that even on whiff, you can kind of tag. So that's really important as well to know. Is like legit, anything you could think about, there is no restrictions. As long as there's no warning sign on your character on the upper left or upper right, you can just press the tag any given point. And also what's really good, so remember how I told you that the reality gem, you can only do one at a time.
Yeah.
But if you do this in the tag,
what?
You get two.
Huh.
Because pretty much it's only per character. It's not per team.
Okay.
So it pretty much resets everything, right? So tag was really important. So let's say you do a ground combo, you could tag in and bring in your character and do another ground combo. So the magic series we talked about earlier with light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. Before launch, if you just hit the R1 button, the tag, you can do the same thing over and over again and then into launch.
Okay, but would you be able to tag your teammate back in during the same combo if it was long enough?
Yes. So let's say we do an air combo.
Oh, I see. So so Ryu does the ground bounce, and are you pressing tag at the same time?
I'm pressing tag after I hit the ground bounce.
Got it. And then Ryu runs in, but are you doing like neutral tag or?
I just neutral tag, and then I'm getting closer every time, like just a little dash.
Huh. Okay, so then let's say in that instance, maybe Mega Man can super after, and then maybe you could be able to tag again,
and then do another super. So it sounds really crazy and complicated. It's very absurd. It breaks the law of physics. But usually when you want to do combos, that's kind of what you're going to be relying on eventually, is using tag-ins, the tag-ins to optimize your damage. But for, let's say, for people that want to like tag, so obviously tag was part of every Marvel versus Capcom versus series game every time, because if your character's about to die, you need him to get out.
Yeah.
Right? So they just made it easier where you can cancel safely instead of just having like the character jump in from the skies, do a little taunt, and if they block it, they get a punish. Now you can't punish. Now you actually get to save your character and just continue your offense.
So you can't punish tags?
You can only punish tag if they do a bad tag.
Okay, so what would a bad tag?
So
look
let's
like?
say you do a string and they jump, and then you tag and you get to hit both of them.
Oh, okay, got it. Because like, let's say he's running in, but Iron Man just like jumps and they tag, but now they're both on the screen. But
Yeah. So let's say for another example, like a simpler one is, let's try this recording again. Actually, let's say you want to tag from full screen. Let's say you want to do something where like you throw a fireball, right? And you're like, hey, let me tag something like that, right, to make my homie safe. But let's say you're Iron Man and you do this to bait it out, right? So let's try to implement that. Oops. Oh, I don't have a meter. Okay, let's try it again. So now, oops, that didn't work out. Okay, okay, that works. So now it hits both.
Oh,
See,
wow.
you hit both life.
Huh.
So you get a happy birthday.
But it still seems like a much smaller window with which you would be able to punish.
It's very safe. So you don't have to worry about both your characters getting smacked up and dying at the same time. That will probably never ever happen unless you actually both have no life. But if you guys are just tagging nonstop in pressure and while you're playing, it's completely just safe.
So then doesn't that create situations where, because of the tag systems and the block strings, you might be able to create situations of seemingly endless offense?
Yes, you can. But the thing is about it is that what really stops it is this feature. Where is it? All guard, advanced guard. So it'd be this push block. So you can't, see, I can't do my string.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, yeah, we didn't talk about advancing guard at all, but this is a good time to talk about it.
Yeah. So advancing guard is you hit 2 punches while holding back or down back, and then you do a little thing called push block. And pretty much what happens is, like Iron Man says, back off. So you can't really get attacked, you see? So you can't really start any pressure from that. A lot of times, most matches, you'll see a lot of advanced guarding, because when you advance guard, let's say if someone does this, you see how it whiffs, you could dash it and punish. You should be able to punish that.
Is there you know how in 5 there's a way to do guard recovery actions?
I don't think there is a way for that, but we can set it up. Like that. You see?
Huh.
So there's a lot of lag. But what's really good is what you could do is what I'd like to do is this. Oops. What? So this is why I recommend Reality Stone for everyone. You see how I try to push block?
Oh, it beats the push block because you think that you could punish, but you run into
Look, he's whipping the heavy kick, right? I'm push blocking the right frame to punish the heavy kick, but he's canceling the whiff into reality. So this is why I recommend people that don't know too much about the game yet to use reality, because you just get smacked right there, and then you save yourself.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's a really good defense. This is a really good defensive tool, obviously, and advancing guard is one of those things that you're gonna use all the time. So always push block as much as possible.
And didn't we set one of these?
Yeah, so you go actually push block with just this, like holding back and pressing 2 punches.
One of the things that I was doing, or that I did yesterday in the mission mode trials, was it's like the specific advanced guard. I forget what it's called, but you like hit it twice and it reflects a projectile.
Oh yeah, so another one is so you have to time it. So you have to, this is once, you just have to just time it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get the blue one. The blue one, you don't get anything. The orange one is when you correctly reflect. So if you do blue, see, you just push block. But the orange one reflects.
What if it's not a projectile though?
then it only matters with projectile.
Oh, got it.
And you cannot reflect supers. You can only reflect actual projectiles.
Got it.
Like regular special moves like Hadoukens and beams. You can't reflect beams. Yeah, it has to be like projectiles.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't, let's say, advance guard everything all the time?
The only reason why you cannot do advanced guard all the time is because, let's say, there's certain punishes where you have to be next to them. So, for example, let's say if I do a Tatsumaki on block like this, if you push block me, then I go all the way back.
Oh, got it.
You know?
Right.
But if you just like block it, you'll be able to punish me. Because I won't be able to use reality because of the special move. The only way you can make the special move safe, if you do an unsafe special move, is tag, and then you continue your pressure from there.
So how? Do you think that trying to punish tags is going to be something that is practical in real matches, or?
I think eventually it will. Eventually, you'll be able to punish tag, but right now, everyone will probably get destroyed by tag. Because the only reason why is because tag is a hit. So let's say if I jump over you, see that you would think that's a cross up. Because you see how your character turns around, but it's a fake cross up. It's not a cross up.
Fake cross up.
Yeah, so because you're focusing on Mega Man, but then see that's a fake cross up.
Oh right, because you're looking and you think that because the other character is going above your head that you should switch blocking, but then the other character comes in with the hit.
Yeah. So for example, you see, it's just.
And then from the tag in hit, you can just go straight into the Magic series.
Yes.
Into the launcher, into the tag ground bounce, tag the other guy back in.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
So, when you think about team synergy, is that like a consideration how does your tag switching factor in when it comes to building your team? Does it really matter?
It actually does matter.
Because it kind of it mattered. It seems like in previous Marvel games, you had to really put thought into all right, well, this is the assist, and this is battery, and this is the user of the meter.
Okay, so for example, let's go with Ghost Rider and Zero. So when you think about tag, you want characters with multi-hitting moves. One action multi-hitting moves.
On the tag in or the tag out?
Tag before.
Oh, okay. Tag. Okay, got it.
So let's say
to keep them in block stun.
Yeah. So let's say. All guard, right? So no advanced guard though. So Ghost Rider has this move. So you could kind of mash it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
See, so you could keep them stuck there, right? Or you could do this. Right.
And then there's forced to block.
Yeah, they're forced to block, and then you gotta take my pressure. Or you could do, let's say, you have mid-high, right? So you have. You see that? That's a high and a low at the same time.
Ghost Rider's tag is a low?
No, so this is a high.
That's
It's a high. It's a high mid, right? So you have to block this high.
Right.
But when I tag, I go low. I'm canceling the tag to go low. So after.
Oh, okay. So you're doing neutral tag and then going low.
Yeah. So when you think about it, this would be really hard to block.
Okay, and then if you go to the training mode settings, you can set the dummy to guard mid and high, but is high and low.
Yeah. So this is not a true unblockable. This is more of a hard to block. So Capcom said they took out everything. Capcom said they took out unblockables because of previous Marvel games. So when you want to block, it's more of you have to kind of go really fast, up down, back down, like that.
Yeah.
To block it.
Oh, okay, got it. So basically, we know that it's not a true unblockable.
It's not.
Maybe you would, because it's a hard to blockable, maybe you would start with like if you were trying to train like a real practical situation, maybe you would set the dummy to block high and mid, and to get used to like what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then
And see how the computer blocks it, and then you're able to see, oh, okay, he went down first, he went up first. But the thing is, the timing will always change. Some people can mistime their timing and then just go low first or high first.
Okay. So then, when you were, let's say you were like trying to practice for a real situation, would you start by sending the dummy to blocking high and mid, but then once you got used to that, then set the dummy to
low
random?
and high.
Low and high.
Yeah. So then only the mid is unblockable. Only the mid they won't block, because the only time they can block everything and you won't see anything is when they do all guard. You see, so they just block instantly, because the computer always blocks. Like this is not a human thing, you know.
Right.
You see, like.
But how would it look? How would it look if it's set to block high and low? I don't get how you can block a high and low, but then still get hit by a mid.
So okay, high is like this. This is a high. But the mid is that. This is a mid.
Why is that a mid and not a high?
Marble games. But this is considered a mid, because they can't block this unless you're
Crouching?
standing. Yeah, they can only block this crouching. So yeah, so it gets a little difficult to block, but that's why like the tag system is really OP, because you can really kind of just force your turns and just take advantage of situations like that, and a lot of people just get hit by it. So it's one of those things that you want to like kind of be careful about and really just abuse the tag system, because the tag system is really what makes this game different. And I guess the way the name is called Infinite, because the possibilities are infinite.
Now this is how you move units, right? Sounds way better than Marvel 4. Okay, we talked about tags. We talked about the gems. We talked about how you could, punish tags maybe.
Oh, there's one more thing you could do. How to get out of combos.
How to get out of combos?
Yeah. So they added a new feature where you spend 2 bars to break a combo.
Oh, okay.
Right?
There we go.
That helps a lot.
Yes, it does help a lot, because I'm tired of watching my character get killed for like 20 seconds and just thinking about like what a terrible player I am.
Let me see how I can implement this. Okay. Okay, let's try that. So the way to do it is you hold the tag while getting hit. So if I do,
hold the tag while you're getting hit.
Yeah, you see? And he comes in and saves your day.
What?
Yeah, you see how just a white screen just happened? That's kind of hard to implement in recording. Okay. Yeah, see? So then Ryu comes in. You spend 2 bars to do that. And then you want to do it during air combos, because when you do air combos, they're both up there, but your other character comes in and he can come chase.
Oh, wow.
But if you do it from, let's say, the ground, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, see, I get happy birthday.
Oh, got it. Because the attacker is just going to keep on attacking.
And it's a homing, right? So they come at you, chasing you, so they can't stop and block.
So then, does that mean that when you're in the mid to late game and maybe you have your 4 bars, you may either want to keep them on the ground and not put them in the air, so that, like, because if you see that they have 2 bars and you do an air combo, you're like, okay, well, this dude's going to use the tag break.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I just call it tag break.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but there's a counter to that. It gets advanced.
Okay.
So let's say, I'm going to try to do it. Try perform it. I tagged.
Oh, you tag.
When he tried to combo break to bring his thing, since there's a split freeze of the white screen, I press tag to bring my character to chase the other character.
But you can do that on reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, so then when they come in at the same time,
So you press yours, the person that's attacking presses a second. because you have to break the combo first. So you're the initiator.
Yeah.
Right? And once you initiate, your homing attack is already gone because you finished dashing. Then I press mines and my character comes in dashing. And then it hits you because a dash counts as a hit.
Okay, so, but as the tag breaker, when the second character comes in, can you just like hold down back so as to prevent the attack so that you just come in and attack?
You can, but then the other person's still getting attack up there because you implemented a move. So let's say I was 0 and I did like, let's say I was Ryu, right? And I did launch, combo, Hadouken super. I just tag. Ryu's still doing the super. I don't need to control him anymore. It's already automatic that he's already doing a super and performing it. So you can't really interrupt Ryu doing a super.
So at that point it would be too late. You needed to have tag broke earlier.
Yeah, but also you have to try to trick the other opponent to not tag switch.
To not tag switch.
Yeah, because what if they don't react? Because some people will probably not react.
I mean, I didn't even know it was in the game, so it's probably going to take a lot of people to start reacting to that.
But I was already, like, me and Martin were playing, and and anytime he tag broke, I was already just like tag switching to counter. So it gets really crazy because legit you could just do everything.
Because you can essentially bait them into using their 2 bars.
Yes.
But then continue the pressure
on the other character.
On the other character. But is it possible that when your character, like, okay, you do this air combo, they tag break, they're coming in down here, you on reaction tag, you come in, and they come in. Is it possible for you, the
to hit the other person?
To hit the one that to hit the one that just came in?
I mean, if you feel kind of YOLO enough and you want to do a level 3. You know?
What if I tag break? Like, okay, so you're hitting Ryu with a combo. He tag breaks. Iron Man comes in. Can he come in level 3?
Yeah.
And then if you decided to tag break on reaction switch, then now, well, actually you wouldn't be able to do a level 3, right? Because you just spent 2 bars.
Yeah, that's true. But you could do surge.
Oh. Okay. And that might get you out of the situation.
Yeah, because I feel like anytime people see this screen in any color, they're gonna be scared.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, so they're gonna be scared.
Huh. Wow. Okay.
It's a lot of information. This is like a lot of information.
No, this is everybody watching this, is getting a fast track to success because I mean, there's actually nothing in the game that explained any of the stuff that we talked about today, like in in any detail. So I guess that about wraps it up. We'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll have the next level.
Some more crazy stuff.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for this episode. If you like what you see, please do us a favor, hit the like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Hit the subscribe button to follow us here on YouTube, and hit that little bell next to it if you're not quite sure what that does. It lets us go deep into your phone when we have a new episode. And if you want to check out new episodes of this show, as well as a slew of other content that we have coming down the pipe, from the reads, the recipe, excellent adventures, cross-counter training, all kinds of good stuff, all you gotta do is go to crosscounter.tv and use coupon code INFINITE to get a free special something. Justin Wong, where do people go for more Justin Wong?
You go to twitter.com/jwong with 3 Gs, and pretty much I'll be at every tournament possible because that's my life, just traveling around like the World Warrior, going on. I'll be in New York this weekend, and I'll be in Taiwan, Cali, wherever I need to be, I'll be there. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come down here. Follow this man as he destroys people in this game and many others all around the world. Thanks for watching. See you later.